I will start this training with the cooperation of my friend RJ. So we are talking about job seekers with disabilities that are high qualified, and what they have to done. So what are the answers that they receive, and also about the projects that there are for disabled people and around the world. Um, so I wait that RJ is joined. So I sent to him the link now. And okay.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, good afternoon. Ah, no, for you it's morning, right?
Yes, it is. It is.
For me, it's 5:30 in the afternoon. So, okay,
Yeah, yeah.
welcome to the meeting and welcome to my channel.
Yay! Yay! And my name is RJ Sandifer. For those of you who do not know, and I can speak a little Italian, but not that much. And I do want to welcome Ariana's newest subscriber, Gemma, Autism at its Finest Grace. Welcome to Ariana's channel. And today we're going to be talking about um, the opportunity that you signed up for, the P Starfish America, I believe it. Yeah, that's what it is. P Starfish America. And you can check them out at www.pstarfish.org. That's www.p as in person starfish.org. And this is for blind people as well as other people with disabilities. And so, Ariana, what was the application process like for that?
Well, in reality, it was very, very detailed, and was very detailed, and they ask you a lot of questions like how you imagine yourself within 10 years, how do you imagine yourself in 5 years, how do you imagine yourself in 1 year, and they ask you also what are the characteristics that you don't like, that you hate, and how you think to create an impact in the world. So how you think you create
Yeah.
change the world, and
Yeah.
yeah, a lot of questions. And also they say you watch a video about the stories, successful stories, and they say you okay, send us your resume, and they want all this
Yeah.
serious. And the thing that I like of them is the philosophy, because they say that they are not charity, but they are business professional network. So
Mm-hmm.
they look for people that are really motivated and affect the application that I did. So, and that I
Mm-hmm.
ended this morning at 3 o'clock. So it's for internship, and they make you. So there are 3 interviews to pass. So if you are selected, you can start to work with them and learn new skills. So I like them because you know the problems that you're facing as disabled person. So I mean, I know that they, for example, they know that for us it's very difficult to find a job. But why is difficult to find a job? Because you don't have the experience,
Mm-hmm.
or due to your disability. And in fact, also my situation, they say to me, "Oh, you are high qualified, exceptional CV," but nobody give me a place. So this is, what sounds to me, my disability is the problem, because otherwise, if you believe that I'm exceptional, and if you believe my reference as well,
Right.
Yeah.
But see, the thing is, like with Starfish, what I liked about them is they encourage blind people to and other people with disabilities to get out and work. So, or to to do the work at home. I mean, they've even had people that have been working with them go on to work with major companies like Apple and places like that. So,
I hear
I
this.
mean,
So,
that's what I like about them. They're very encouraging, and I mean, you can just read the website and just tell it is not a scam. It's not something that's made up. I mean, if a news article is saying, "Hey, these people are legit," they're legitimate, then hey, and as I was reading the site, I even remembered that somebody else, another blind friend of mine, worked with Starfish, with the Starfish America, and so her name was Rhonda Parton, and she works with him as well. So I mean, if all these people are saying, "Hey, these people are legitimate," why not? Why not? Why
true.
would you not want to try them out? And uh, apparently they just don't work with blind people; they work with other people with disabilities.
Yeah.
Um, even dare I say autistic people. It's a work from home. You don't have to go anywhere. You do it from the comfort of your own home, apparently.
Yeah.
And so I would say give it a try. I mean, hey,
Yeah,
um,
you have to try everything. So, and the thing that you
oh
think,
yeah,
oh, is not going good, maybe I don't know, for some reason or later, or
oh
that
yeah,
going good, because also the European Parliament, RJ, when I tried to make the internship,
mm-hmm,
so I needed the second time I was accepted, but the first was rejected. So
yeah,
unfortunately, to look for a job is also proof of your mind, because you have to be really strong, and
yeah. You have to be persistent,
yeah,
and I think in with you, I mean, most blind people or most people there in the U.S. Most job applications, most jobs only want you to have 3 references. You have 6.
yeah.
Three in English
No, six
or
English, RJ. No, no.
6.
In
Oh my
English,
God, 6.
yeah,
Yeah,
and clinical.
6.
Yeah,
Oh my God. So okay, so 6 in English. So you've got 6 people willing to vouch for you and willing to say, "Hey, we know who this girl is." So, we know who this woman is. So you've got a leg up on a lot of people because you've got people that really know your style. They know your working history. So, I mean, you're going to be successful whatever you do. Um, and so, hopefully, everything works out and you can at least start making some money and everything. And whether it's um, with Starfish or one of the other uh, companies that I've sent you or whatever. I mean, let's face it, you're going to be a success. I really believe that.
I hope so, because it's a tricky situation, because RJ is, as I told you this morning, or this for me was morning, but maybe it was for night for you. I don't know. I told you, RJ, I feel hungry today, and he said, okay, let's focus to find opportunity. So your think is very, very correct. And I say to you, oh, RJ, I'm really hungry, because you have a lot of to offer. But people, this is not make me
Well,
hungry.
and see the thing is, it's normal to be upset because as a blind person or as any person with a disability, what you're the discrimination you're having to face is because you look at other sighted people and they're like, oh, well, you can go out and get a job, and then when it falls in your face, when you fall on your face, it's like they kick you while you're down. So I understand, what you're saying, but at the same time, what you're doing is right. You're upset, but yet you're like, you know what? I'm not going to quit. I'm still going to try regardless. And that's the thing. That's the main thing, is you've got to try regardless of what happens. And that's why you guys, that's why everybody is, pulling for you to get these jobs. Not, uh, when you were doing your Italian live stream, um, I thought I heard you mention learn Italian with Lucrezia, or did I hear that wrong?
Ah, so but when I learn when I talk in Italian, I said so about these topics, no, and I talk about why it's working like this because if real we want to change and to make an impact in the world, so we have
Mhm.
also to understand what is wrong. So why are they, in your opinion, a person as me that have six references are not
Mhm.
see as a person what I did, but only the
Mhm.
blindness or the visual impaired in my case.
Mhm. Mhm.
So what is wrong in your opinion? So why people
Yeah. Yeah.
treat us like
Right. Right. But I thought I heard you mention learn Italian with Lucrezia. I was like, what? And now that I realize you didn't, I
this?
guess because it was really weird. I guess because when I saw you had gone live, I arrowed down with NVDA and I saw that she had uploaded a video, and I was like, what?
No, no.
It was so weird because I was like, what? So,
No.
but yeah, you're right though. I mean, want to look at what other people with disabilities have said. Um,
But in
it's
your opinion, what
very interesting.
changed? So why is working like that and what we have to change? So what is wrong? Okay, I know you're not a jurist, but your personal opinion.
Well, here's the thing: the because the United States, and I'm going to say this, you know, since 1940, at the founding of the National Federation of the Blind in the United States, the disability community has gotten together and they've rallied around a single cause, to make things right and to make things accessible for people with disabilities. And so I think Europe is behind on that. They're trying to catch up, but they're not doing a really good job. And since each member state of the European Union has its own government, that's another issue too. Because the European Union, from what I can tell, does not control what the other states do. Like
No,
every state in the European Union is autonomous.
yes,
And yeah, that
like,
means that
yeah,
they
it's
govern
autonomous,
themselves.
but
Yeah.
they have three competence. So they have like shared competencies. So there are
Mhm.
some areas in which the member states share the competence with the European Union. And then there are exclusive competence in which
Mhm.
only the European Union can deal with that. And then there is the supporting competence. So only when
Mhm.
in this case the member state decide and the European Union give its support.
Right.
It
Yeah.
depends the matter in which area is in. And I discover within the European Commission because I asked to them when I was rejected very often. So I told to them, guys, is legal, illegal? I have to do something. And you know that they say me go to the quality service center, but I have to pay and I cannot go.
Yeah.
And this is tricky. But they say to me that the matter on recruitment, that is, selection of the people, blah blah. It's within the national legislation. So it's the member state that decide. So
Right.
each member state make what it wants, and this is what is not working. This is why
Yeah.
the European Union is not working.
Yeah. So yeah, I understand totally what you're saying, and the reason that's one of the reasons why I'm the U.S. because we have our laws, we have our our different things because and this is where I think the U.S. needs to really get you know we really need to get our head out of the clouds and realize that what we're doing to people, in regard to disability all over the world is wrong. Because we need to be going alongside the European Union and saying, look, these people don't have what America has. Let's share that with you. And I mean that and here's the thing, the CRPD treaty, I don't even think the United States has ratified it.
No, it
And,
cannot, because no, it cannot ratify the United States. No, because it's within the United Nations. So the US does not ratify this treaty.
yeah. Well, the United States is a part of the United Nations, but the Senate hasn't ratified it. And here's the problem.
This is the problem.
He-
Yeah.
here's the problem though. That treaty is nothing but a piece of paper.
Uh,
It's nothing but a piece of paper, and I'm going to tell you why. Unless it is enforced by the United States, which I think the Senate would do well to vote on it and to ratify it because only the Senate can vote and ratify treaties in the United States. So only this, if the Senate votes and ratifies it, Ariana, and then if the member states of the European Union actually enforce the treaty, then it's going to work. You understand what I'm saying? But until then, it's nothing but a piece of paper.
yeah, it's
That's
correct.
what's that's what's wrong.
And
That's what's wrong with Europe. They
yeah,
have all these laws in place, but they're not enforcing the laws.
yeah. So I said that to the Italian video before. So we have too many advocacy. So we have too many organizations that works for people with disabilities, no? And they work for guarantee our rights. But what does it mean? Also the right to work, no?
Yeah.
So also the right to get a job.
Mm-hmm.
But it means the point to take action, because it's better to have 10 organizations than advocacy, but that have all powers, because it doesn't make sense to have like 10
Mm-hmm.
10 advocacy, and to and then that nobody from them can is able to take action.
Mm-hmm.
This is the problem.
Yeah. 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 And just like with the NFB in 1940, we had people back then trying to tell the NFB, oh, well, you can't organize, you cannot organize, and they pushed on. They said, no, we are going to organize, and I honestly think that um, you know when you actually listen to the book by Floyd Madsen, Walking Alone and Marching Together, and it's from 1940 to 1990. That's what he writes about. And when you actually listen to the audiobook, when you actually listen to the voices of the men that actually founded this organization, like Dr. Timbrook and Dr. Jernigan and you know, Dr. Maurer, when you actually listen to these guys speak, it is so empowering. It is just so inspirational, because when you listen to it, you're like, my God, there was a blind man before me that actually gave a damn to go and challenge our government and say, look, you're not going to mistreat us anymore. We are taking our rights. We're going to do what we need to do. And it just really gets me. I love it. It's an amazing, amazing book. But I'll get the link for you, Ariana, where you can listen to it. It is awesome.
Yeah,
You
okay.
by the time, it's a lot of listening, but by the time you get done, you're going to be like, "Oh my God." You're going to be like, "Oh my God, I cannot believe it."
Yeah.
Because it's amazing what these men had to endure. And you're like, "Whoa." It's just amazing when you listen to it. And um, you know, Kenneth Jernigan died in 1998 when I was in the 11th grade. I really wish I could have met him, because he was a guy. He ran the orientation center for the blind in Iowa, and he actually lived there with the students that were going through training. And
Oh.
I knew one of his former students, and he would get, if a student wasn't doing what they were supposed to do, he would confront them.
Ah. Oh,
Yeah, he would confront them. He would tell them, "Look, you're not going to do this. You're going to learn something." I remember a story that this guy told me, and he was very rebellious when he was a student. He was back in his younger days, like 20, 25 years old. And Mr. Jernigan, he came back to the rehabilitation center because Mr. Jernigan wanted to talk to him. And I'm going to call the guy John, okay? Dr. Jernigan said, "John, you left the center." He goes, "And now you want to come back?" And he said, "Well, Dr. Jernigan," he says, "I feel like I've learned everything I need to know." He goes, "All right, let me ask you this, John. How did you get home?" And the guy told me he knew right then when he said that, when he asked him that, "How did you get home?" He had to depend on his dad to buy him a bus ticket, because he didn't have no money to buy his bus ticket. And what Dr. Jernigan was trying to get him to understand is, you've got to work to make your own way through life. People aren't going to always be around to hold you up. You've got to hold yourself up as a blind person.
Yeah.
You've got to make your own way. And that's the thing that Dr. Jernigan believed in, because he had to do that, him and Tim Brook and people like that. But the book really meant a lot to me when I first listened to it. It was so amazing. And you listen, just to listen. And there's even a tape. They call it the dishwashing tape. And it's a discussion, and Dr. Jernigan is sitting amongst these group of teenagers, and he's talking to them. And he's like, "Now, why do you think the totally blind kids can't wash dishes like the visually impaired kids? They can wash dishes You know, we have to wash dishes at our home. Me and my wife. So he's trying to teach them some stuff, but you're gonna love this book. It is just so amazing. It's so amazing, and it's free. It's free online,
Oh, wow.
and oh yeah, yeah, I'll get you the link, and
It's very
yeah, you'll be able to listen. You'll be able to download the MP3s and listen to it because each chapter is its own MP3. It's so amazing. But when you listen to this, Ariana, you are going to be blown away. You think you know, you think you like the NFB philosophy now, you're going to love it by the time you get done with this book. It is just so amazing when you listen to it. And who knows, it might even spur you to do something that you didn't think was possible.
yeah, it's correct.
Because I believe, and it's not just about blindness, but it's about other disabilities. I mean,
Obviously, yeah, it's for everyone.
you have people trying to make things up about, like autism speaks.
Yeah.
There are some autistic people here in the United States that are offended by autism speaks. They are offended by autism speaks because they're like, they don't have any autistic people on their board of directors or that work with them to try and you know that's how a lot of autistic people feel is if you're high functioning, they feel that Autism Speaks is not a good organization. But
Wow. Yeah.
that's their opinion. That's their opinion.
Yeah.
I tend to agree with the autistics that say that because um I think Autism Speaks is more of a charity organization. They're not a grassroots organization, in my opinion. But back to your topic here. Yeah, I believe Starfish is a good organization. This is a great organization. So hopefully they'll be able to help you out.
Yeah. Yeah. I hope so. And because I like the philosophy, so and it's very interesting that they give the opportunity to people that normally don't have the opportunity.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because all my friends they tell me, oh my God, but you have six references. How is possible this situation? Unfortunately,
Mhm.
this is the situation, guys. So
Oh yeah, yeah.
that they cannot get anything. So it's not my own responsibility that I say, oh my God, but I rejected an offer, because it's not what I want to do, or so is that
No,
hard
no.
to
And here's the thing. Here's the thing. If you know that there's an opening for a job, it really shouldn't matter
yeah.
because somebody somebody had told me once, or actually no, it was on Eli's stream. It was on Friday, and Eli said, there's a lot of people that get degrees, and when they get these degrees, they apply hoping that they're looking at the degree and they're saying, "Oh, well, you have a degree in this, 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 and this." But sometimes you got to start at the very bottom. You got to start in reception before you can get up to management.
Yeah, this is
And yeah, and so you got to have that experience there. And so I think because he said there's a lot of people with degrees. Basically, what he was trying to say is there's a lot of people with degrees, but they don't have the experience of working with people.
no, this is the problem because, for example, okay, in Italy, the university must be changed because, okay, you make a lot of theory, not for health,
Oh yeah,
not
yeah.
for health areas, but for law, for example. a 5 years theory, and then you go out of you have a degree, okay, you have a bachelor, master, and now you have only master because bachelor, so they put it out. You go directly for master, and without do anything because you don't know how is
Mm-hmm.
structure a tribunal. You don't know because you never been there. So this is the problem. But you know,
Mm-hmm.
it's not the problem of the person in itself, but it's the problem of the system.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So, and
Oh yeah.
the problem in itself of the people is that maybe so, you know, that you go to the, for example, to that career advisor and you said, I, I want to apply for this job. I want that they do a good CV.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, they do a good CV.
Mm-hmm.
So, but then it's not, you go to the other career advisor for another
Mm-hmm.
opinion and they have a different point of view. This is not,
Yeah. Yeah.
they don't have any standard that you can say, okay, this is the standard and blah, blah.
Yep.
So, but the problem is, the guy that say like this, that,
Mm-hmm.
people with a lot of degrees look for high position. But yes, it's also, I look for also to understand them because I say, okay, they spend a lot of money, a lot of time to graduate, but the employers don't allow them to make experience because, okay, if you ask me 5 years experience, okay, you're short of me. So I mean, I cannot apply. So they ask you
Yeah.
a lot of experience, but nobody give you the opportunity to do that. This is the problem.
Yeah. 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 And see, I think that's part of the problem. See, that's where that's where Italy and the United States differ. The United States, a lot of our degrees are more hands-on, like with that rehabilitation degree you
Yeah,
were thinking about,
yeah.
going for at Florida Atlantic. That that is more of a hands-on degree because you're getting field experience. And um
Yeah, this is good because then when you go, you finish, so you know also how to do with people. So because okay, in my case, I did an internship at the European Parliament. I did law practice. I did practice when I went to school. So I feel like lucky because I saw also the judge perspective during my post degree. But the problem is, if I have to go outside of the legal sector because I cannot find anything, I don't have any experience, you know. And you don't find a person that say, okay, you don't have any
mhm.
experience, but you want to learn. You want
Yeah, yeah.
so they don't
Oh
give you the
yeah.
opportunity to change, and with the considering what you done before, not say, oh, okay, you have to change. So and now you start with 100, 200 for month so that you cannot leave. This is also the other problem, you know,
Yeah.
because okay, I think that starting. So I think that starting is important. That okay, I'm agree that you have to start within the lawyer position. I'm agree. But RJ, they also have to give you the minimum amount for survive, for living a dignity life. Because okay, if I am 35, I have to start from the beginning to do a job that I never do. So and they pay me 300 euros, so I can survive. It's impossible. So this is, there are a lot of problems, you know.
Mhm. Wow.
Uh,
Mm. This you're gonna love this. I found that link. I was gonna.
Oh,
Uh,
thank you.
yeah, you should. They're all in MP3 format, so you'll be able to listen to it. But it is just wow.
Yeah.
When you listen to this,
Yeah, you
oh
say,
my,
oh,
oh
yeah.
my God, you're gonna be like, whoa.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. You're gonna. I think you're gonna love it, and it's gonna be. Oh wait a minute. Okay, let's see. I think this is it. There we go.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, you're gonna love listening to that
Yeah. But
because it's
you
huh?
know, RJ, I think that the problem is about law that, the employment
Yeah.
of with disability are not working. But I don't know. But in the US, they doing like a special campaigns for, put more higher the employment opportunity.
And you know what? In that book that I just sent you, they're gonna tell you how the Americans with Disabilities Act came to be. You're gonna learn the whole history of the organized blind movement in the United States
Nice.
in that book.
It's interesting.
Yes.
No, but
Yes.
for example, in Milan and in Rome also, they organize a special campaign. So I mean that they facilitate the uh, meeting between employer and employees with disabilities. So the employers accept to have a job
Mhm.
seekers with disabilities.
Mhm.
So and they go to this eye event. So they are like eye events. They put their stands, and uh, you can give them your CV, and you can make your interview, little interview, and
Mhm.
then if they need you, they select you. So they say,
Mhm.
okay, we
Yeah.
call you another. But I try also that, but never happen because my area is not so. Um, so people don't search people from my area because we are too much lawyers.
Yeah.
The problem is that also in Italy doesn't exist the disability law specialization.
Oh yeah. Oh
It
yeah.
doesn't exist. I saw in Ireland it exists, but you have to go to do a master there, and it's not sure that you get the scholarship. So if you are admitted for the master, it's not sure that you are admitted for the scholarship also.
Mm. Yeah.
So this
Yeah.
high risk,
Mhm.
you know.
Yeah. Actually, Lucrezia, my good friend, she attended the University of Trieste in Rome.
Ah,
Yeah.
yeah, but
Which
you told me, no, that so for staying the topic, you told me, I don't
oh
know.
yeah. But the reason why I say that is because I'm wondering uh if because I'm thinking they might have accessibility they might have some accessibility um position or something open. I mean I'm just saying that because
No,
here's the thing.
I was also convinced that you say that because you told me that Lucrezia that is not visually impaired or not
Yeah,
sight.
yeah, 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 yeah. She's not.
Better
No, no,
accepted.
no, no, no. She's not visually impaired.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
not visually impaired. But I'm thinking about her university that she attended because number one, you never know. I mean, you never know. So I don't. I'm not saying. I'm not saying. That. you know, that she was or anything like that. I was just thinking of the university she
Yeah,
went
yeah.
to
This went to.
because, I don't know. In fact, that would be something good to look at. Um, I mean, you know, but and then there's also, and it's very interesting. It's very interesting. There's also another university in Roma called John Cobbett University, and it's an American university, but they bring students. It's an undergraduate university, and they bring students over from the United States to study in Rome. It's
Ah,
really, yeah,
yeah, interesting. Yeah.
yeah, it's very interesting. Let me see something here. Uh, what the? Whoa! Sorry about that. Let's see. Okay. All right, there we are. There we are. Let's see. Because and then to Mobility International was, they have different uh things going on with them too, and we've already discussed them. So yeah.
Yeah, but usually in Italy, so they don't take people because I know, for example, a girl that oh, I don't remember which university, but I remember that this girl asked to be, she has a passionate to about disability.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that in Italy, and this girl say, "Oh, I wish to take to become, like a member in the mobility office for students with disability. She wish like to support them and to get paid, and they say no. So they take people without disabilities. This is awake,
Right. Mm. The University of Trieste in Rome, Italy.
Mm.
Well, and here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. I think once people realize that, because here's the thing. Like I said before, they Europe is behind.
Yeah.
What? Oh. Oh, wow. Whoa. Okay. Um. Okay. All right, you people. It's Sunday. You shouldn't be calling my home. Ooh.
What?
Oh.
Can you repeat because I didn't because the connection went. I didn't
Yeah.
listen. What?
Oh, here it is. Yes. Yeah, here it is. Um. Um. Yeah, John Cabot University.
Yeah.
The university I was telling you about.
Ah.
It's an American university
Ah.
in Rome. Yeah, in Rome, Italy.
Ah.
And it's American. they're governed by American laws,
Ah, okay.
but you're living in
In Italy, yes.
right, yeah.
In
And
Rome,
so I mean they're not yeah, it let me it's really weird because oh, okay. Oh yeah, earn a master's degree in art history. Oh, nice. Okay. Um, it's really weird.
yeah. Yeah, but Rome is not accessible for blind.
Uh,
It's not accessible, you know.
actually, let me. I'm still looking
Yeah.
at. I'm still looking at um some stuff here. Hmm. Because what's new? Ooh. Huh. Wow. Oh, wow.
Mhm.
Oh. Yeah. Yep. Building a home with words. This is really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're accredited by the Middle States Commission on Higher Education in the United States.
Mhm.
That's who accredits them. So,
Okay.
um, let's see. Ah, so, it's really cool that they have this university in Italy. I don't, um, it's really neat. I know some of the, um, I know some of the, ooh, I know some of the churches are somewhat accessible.
Ah.
I don't know. That is just
Yeah, then it depends where you go, but I think that, Rome is very
yeah,
body and you need someone that accompany you. So you
yeah,
cannot be dependent, It's like when I go to make when I went to make like competitions,
mhm,
whatever, so I also decide to be accompanied, But not because I like, because for my security, you know. For my security
yeah.
and because you never know.
Oh yeah, yeah. I understand. Um, I understand. It's interesting. Mm, directory, nice. Okay. Oh,
What?
mm. Employment. They have an employment
Ah,
section. I've never checked out the employment section.
oh,
Um,
okay.
but they would be under. I think. I think they would say. Let's see here. Employment opportunity. Yeah, employment opportunities at JCU. Thank you for your interest at working at John Cabot University. University in Rome, Italy, does not discriminate on the discrete origin, religion, sex, age, sexual orientation, marital status, or disability in any of its policies, programs, and services. So even though you would be in Italy,
Mm.
they're under American law.
Ah, ok.
Yeah.
Ah, ok, quindi... Ah, ok.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Yeah, also Italian law say that they cannot discriminate you on the basis of sex, color, disability, but in reality,
Yeah, Italian law might say that.
yeah,
They don't enforce it.
yeah, this is the
The
problem.
United States enforces that stuff. They are very, yeah.
They are very lucky. They're very good enforcement, you know. Enforcement is important.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. They don't play, so, um, yeah, the United States doesn't, they don't put up with a bunch of nonsense.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Because all it would take would be somebody to say, hey, I was discriminated against at John Cabot, and they would fine them probably.
yeah,
Even though they were in Italy, they would fine them.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, this
They,
is what must be.
they don't, dude.
This how it must be.
Ooh. Mm. Oh. Okay. Italian admissions counselor. Ooh, let's see what
Ah,
this is.
yeah.
Yeah. Counselor to it, you to the Italian market, students, families in high school. The job includes travels to fairs and schools throughout Italy. Good interpersonal writing and speaking skills are necessary. Most work will be conducted in Italian, but strong working knowledge of English is required.
Ah,
Specific responsibilities: liaison with a high number of high school and Italian officials to organize orientation sessions, conferences, and workshops taking place both on and off campus. Provide information of John Cabot University in the U.S. education system to students, families in high school. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This would be a.
yeah.
this is a good. Mm-hmm. You could shoot qualifications. What the hell?
My laptop. Something
Whoa.
like this. I don't know why. I had to change it, you know.
Qualifications. Demonstrated ability to collect goals and collaborate with individuals in various departments in a professional and personable manner. Demonstrated competency in researching and competency in writing and presenting information. Demonstrated proficiency in Microsoft Office application, MS Word, Office, and PowerPoint, and familiarity with intermanagement systems. Excellent interpersonal written and oral communication skills. Ability. Oh, yeah. Wow. Dang. Yep. Work is conducted both in Italian and English.
Um,
Wow. Okay, so all right.
yeah.
All right, here we go. All right. Let's do this.
Yeah.
All right. So, all right. So,
Yeah.
um, I'm gonna go ahead and
Are you go?
send this to you. I'm
Yeah.
gonna send this to you because, um, you. I think this is something you could do because, for one thing, you have a good CV and you are Italian, so uh, they would hire you before they would hire
Oh,
somebody else for the job. I think.
I
I
don't.
think they would. I
I
honestly think they'd hire you. So, I would go ahead and just send everything and be like, look.
yeah.
I mean,
Uh-huh.
I can't. You know.
You know, and
All right. Here you
is
go.
yeah, is temporary job or is permanent?
It's permanent. It
Oh,
sounds like.
yeah, I don't know if you have to demonstrate that you work for university, something like that, because, okay, I work but for student committee, so I don't work, officially.
Yeah.
might do it.
Yeah. But just send them your CV. Maybe they might get back to you. Whenever you see a job opening, I think you should send your CV just so that they know that you're serious. Who knows? You never know.
Ah, no, you
So
never
that,
know.
yeah, yeah, you never know. So, I'm not, uh, I'm not the best in the world when it comes to European law and all that and
Mm.
everything, but hey, if you could get somebody to drive you throughout it, or have somebody drive you throughout Italy, or take you throughout Italy, and you do all this, more power to you. If you get this, that would be awesome. That would be an awesome thing. But try, because you never know, and that's what I tell blind people all the time, Mariana. Is you got to try. You
Ah, yeah,
have to. Yeah.
never know.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh man. Good stream.
A good stream. Yeah, we are doing a good stream. So nobody's in the chat, but okay, it's Sunday and
Yeah.
there is also for that maybe. But it's very interesting because so about the job to talk about these topics about job seekers is almost interesting because now have
Mm.
double aspects like also the right to dignity because I said in the
Oh
previous
yeah.
I said in the previous slide that employers don't consider you they don't consider
Hmm.
you my people but they consider as a capitalism so they consider only capitalism and if a
Hmm.
person can be a profit for them they take if you cannot take so if you cannot be a profit for some reasons
Hmm.
they don't take you so it's just
Hmm.
and then the responsibility of your rejections they give also to you always to you so you never say okay no it's our responsibility because we reject
Yeah.
you because we discriminate and whatever so
Right. Right. But yeah, and
so they
so
don't care they don't care if you're in the
I
street
would, I would, you know, um, yeah. American employers, they care.
ah
You know, they're more
oh,
American employers know the law, and a lot of them aren't going to try to skirt around the law because they know if they do, they're going to be they're going to be basically told off.
yeah
So yeah. Mm.
no it's not convenient I think under American law to discriminate right
Yeah, yeah, it's not, no, because they don't want to get a heavy fine is why.
yeah
So they know
yeah
better.
because then they get bored and it's like
Yep.
time and
Well,
so they do all
that's how they are though. They're very strict. They're
yeah
very strict, and
uh,
they know that it's not going to be tolerated. So,
uh.
but yeah, but Ariana, I need
But
to
the
try to.
thing
I
is,
need to. I
uh,
I need
no,
to.
I asking if you to try,
Huh?
but only about the Federation of the Blind. Also, if there are vacancy, if they, I don't know, they look for someone.
Yeah, I can try. I can try, but I don't think there are.
You think that they don't, but they can give you advice and say, okay, at this situation,
Mm,
tricky, because they didn't call me. So they did when I called them, that I had to talk with Pamela, so I didn't talk with her in the end.
oh yeah, 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 yeah. I
Mhm.
know it. That that was her fault. That was really her fault. She
Yeah,
shouldn't have done
because
that.
they find you can schedule. Okay, I understand that your Skype have a problem, but
Yeah, yeah.
so maybe I don't know.
That was kind of stupid.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
that was kind of stupid, and they should have taken more of a you know. That's just me, but but I gotta try to go get something to eat. It's lunchtime.
Oh, it's lunchtime.
Yes, yes. So you're
And
gonna
what?
have to. Yeah, I need to try to get something to eat.
Ah,
Yeah, yeah,
here is 7 o'clock, so here is evening. So here is seven
yeah.
o'clock.
Oh shoot. Yeah.
Yeah, and then what you think to do after lunch?
Mm,
After lunch, we have some.
what the? I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out something here. It's weird. So, all right. Well, I'll talk to you later
Okay, yeah.
and stuff.
Okay, so okay, we can close the streaming and say okay that I was really happy to have you in the channel and oh, we can do other streaming as well and maybe we could do another in your channel. It's very interesting project, right? It's very interesting. Yeah. Okay. Bye bye guys. See you in the next video.